HPE ProLiant DL385 Gen11 Revue, NVMe Speed, EPYC Performance, and Smart Choice Worth. Ever spec'd a server only to discover 3 weeks later it's still stuck in configuration limbo while your deployment deadline screams past? Your team's waiting, workloads are piling up, and you're explaining delays you can't control. A systems architect mentioned he switched to pre-configured models and cut deployment time in half. You're still building servers from scratch, one agonizing component at a time. Exhausting, right?
Every delayed deployment compounds the pressure. You feel the knot tighten when management asks why virtualization infrastructure isn't online yet, when AI inference workloads sit idle, when storage bottlenecks choke database performance you promised would improve. Custom builds failed to ship on time again. An industry expert mentioned factory-tested configurations eliminate compatibility gambling and integration headaches. You're still validating components manually. And you're tired of firefighting avoidable problems. Then I discovered the HPE ProLiant DL385 Gen11 Rack Server Smart Choice model P86715-005, and deployment chaos disappeared overnight. Don't just pick any dual-socket rack server. Make sure it has factory-tested NVMe Gen 4 storage and pre-configured AMD EPYC processors, so you never suffer weeks-long custom build delays and compatibility roulette again. The DL385 Gen11 delivers a 16-core AMD EPYC 9124 running at 3.0 GHz for compute-heavy virtualization and AI inference, 64 GB of DDR5 ECC smart memory providing 50% more bandwidth than DDR4, one massive 7.68 terabyte NVMe Gen 4 SSD hitting over 6,500 megabytes per second reads with sub-100 microsecond latencies. 8 SFF universal bays supporting NVMe, SAS, SATA mix-and-match expansion. Dual 800-watt platinum PSUs delivering 94% efficiency with hot plug redundancy, and HPE iLO 6 management with Silicon Root of Trust firmware security. A data center ops manager told me his team nearly missed go live deploying custom-built servers, then switched to this Smart Choice model and had production infrastructure online in 4 days instead of 4 weeks. Here's what surprised me. The pre-configured model costs less than equivalent custom builds while arriving factory-validated and ready to rack. Long-term benefits compound fast. Here's what happens after months of real deployment. You eliminate configuration delays entirely. Servers arrive tested and ready. Your team racks and powers on in under an hour instead of spending days assembling components. And virtualization clusters go live on schedule instead of weeks late with excuses to stakeholders. An enterprise technology publication confirmed the EPYC 9124 delivers 30 to 40% better performance per watt than previous generations, while NVMe storage consistently hits sub-80 microsecond latencies even under mixed database workloads. A cloud architecture influencer mentioned Kubernetes clusters deployed on DL385 Gen11 Smart Choice models became operational within hours of racking, compared to days with custom configurations. A healthcare IT infrastructure manager reported 4 deployed units running EPYC EHR with NVMe storage made patient records load almost instantly, transforming clinician satisfaction. The objection about single socket limiting expansion dissolves when you realize the second socket remains open for future CPU upgrades. 24 DIMM slots support up to 6 terabytes of memory, and 128 PCIe Gen 5 lanes per socket eliminate I/O bottlenecks for GPUs and high-speed networking. Let me be honest, the base 1 gigabit Ethernet NIC feels dated. Most deployments immediately upgrade to 10 or 25 gig networking, which is the one genuine limitation. Future pacing question.
Imagine never explaining deployment delays again because your infrastructure arrives ready to power on. What's that operational confidence worth?
You don't need another server that promises fast deployment and delivers weeks of integration pain. You need factory-tested HPE ProLiant DL385 Gen11 infrastructure with genuine NVMe Gen 4 performance, EPYC compute power, and ILO 6 management that eliminates configuration gambling. The Smart Choice model P86715-005 is available now, and thousands of enterprise data centers, MSPs, and edge deployments have already standardized on pre-configured Gen 11 platforms and report measurably faster time to production. Link in description, affiliate disclosure included. Your deployment timeline deserves the reliability everyone's already experiencing.
For demo videos and current pricing, check the link in the description.